Hi everyone, my name is Cindy Lopez. I am currently considered to be a senior in FIU. I have one more semester to go, my spring semester 2018. Woo! I am currently taking this course because it is a requirement for my degree, and also I thought that having a mini course would be awesome, as it will make my last semester a little bit easier by only having to take 3 classes rather than 4. So that's why I'm actually doing this class. I'm a little nervous about it. It's a lot of work in a very short period of time, but I'm excited to just get it going. For this first video, we were also required to do the habits of the mind. Read this article. I have a feeling I've read this before. I don't know where I've read it before. I don't know if it was for another of Dr. Adelman's classes, as I have taken her before. But I have read this article before, and it's interesting to me that with time, I've actually learned to use some more of these habits of the mind that I didn't use previously. So in this, I have to go ahead and discuss 3 of the habits of the mind that I could probably work on a little bit more. But like I was saying, there's actually 16 habits of the mind, and I feel that these habits of the mind are something that we use on a regular basis, but we really do not realize that we're using them on a regular basis. For example, the first one is persisting. We're taking this mini course, we're being persistent, we are sticking to it, at least most of us, you know. Listening with understanding and empathy. We're educators. We always have to be listening to our kids. We always have to be empathetic. We have to be understanding and flexible. We have to understand when we could be flexible regarding their courses, regarding their assignments, regarding everything. And if you're not an educator, like myself, I'm currently working with as an administrative assistant with an investigator. My job's always changing. Things are always changing. So I always have to be very open to all these changes coming towards me. One thing that I feel that I could work on is my metacognition. I do not think about my thinking. At least I don't realize I do. So if I am doing it, I don't know. I feel that this is something that you just kind of do without knowing, because it's knowing that you're knowing. So that one's a little weird. It's a little bit hard to explain, but I feel that maybe I could work on that one a little bit better. Because I actually don't. It says here, being aware of one's own thoughts, strategies, feelings, and actions. Sometimes I do, but sometimes I do things without really thinking about it, I guess, and I end up hurting other people and things like that. So then it goes on to questioning and problem posing. That one we do every day. We're always, you know, trying to figure out a problem and find a solution to it. Thinking and communicating with clarity and precision. We have to communicate with other people. We have to communicate with adults, children. So that one I feel that I use pretty often. Creating, imagining, and innovating. This one I have a little bit of struggle with. I'm not imaginative as much. I know I'm not going to be one of those educators that has everything up on the wall and finds these great, amazing little storytelling ideas and uses puppets and stuff like that. I'm not really that type of person. So I know I struggle with that a little bit, and I feel that I need to get outside of my box that I'm in and kind of be more willing to do these different things and be okay with it. Taking responsible risk. That one might be something I might need to work on also. That's my third one that I need to work on. I don't like taking risk. I like knowing what's gonna happen, how it's gonna happen, when it's gonna happen. I don't really like taking risks. I like knowing. So I think that that's something I might have to work on a little bit, as that might also help me with my creativity and imagination a little bit more, since I'll be more open and outside of my little box that I'm in. I think independently. I manage my impulsivity. I'm flexible thinking. Accuracy and precision. I have to do that every single day. I always apply past to new situations, gathering data through all the senses. That one, a little bit. that one I could use a little bit more work on as well. Continuing, responding with wonderment and awe. So it says here to have fun figuring it out, finding the world awesome, mysterious. That kind of goes hand in hand with risk taking and imagining. Like I said, those are not my strongest points, but it is interesting, the world around us. So I feel that one I don't need to nurture as much as the other three that I had mentioned. I find humor in everything. I am a little giggle box. I'm always laughing, sometimes inappropriately, but I find a lot of things funny, and the unexpected things that happen that are actually funny, I'll laugh at. And remaining open to continuous learning. As a student and a future teacher, I feel that this is always something so important for us to have. We learn from our students every day. There's something new that we have to learn every single day. Our practice, our career is built on continuous learning. So this is something that I feel that we have to have a strong point at. Luckily, I feel that I don't have issues with this, but this is something that we have to really practice on and continue, and not ever feel that, oh, I'm done with my bachelor's, I don't have to study anymore, I don't have to work at it anymore, I don't have to read any articles anymore, because you do. Education is a field which always has something new, always has something innovative come in, and these articles, these sessions that they have to talk about these articles are very important. And it's important to be open-minded and not stick to just one format, because at the end of the day, our children that we'll be teaching, they all learn in different manners, they all learn in different ways, and it is important to be open to to teaching them in different methods and not just sticking to what we're comfortable with. So those are my thoughts and opinions about habits of the mind. I think these are all habits that are very necessary to be not only a good educator, but just in general, a overall good, well-rounded individual. But I would like to hear more of you guys, and bye. Wish you best of luck this semester.